welcome back. MTG Joe here. Just poured some coffee. We're back for some more gameplay at the early streamer event. Lots of talking today, so I'm going to have to take some breaks just to stay hydrated before I lose my voice. So we've played Temur, Songa Creation, and Abzan Graveyards. We've cast 2 ultimatums so far, on a quest to try to cast as many as possible today. So up next, chat wanted to see Gruul Dinosaurs, so kind of a stompy style deck. So what we're doing here is playing a bunch of 4-drops on turn 3. So we have Marauding Raptor that reduces the cost of our creatures by 1, but the downside is when a creature enters the battlefield under our control, it takes 2 damage. Most of our stuff has 2 toughness. The only thing that would die is Paradise Druid. And then when another dinosaur enters the battlefield, it gets pumped 2-0. So we have 4 sources of mana ramp on 2 that can take us into our 4-drops. Gruul Spellbreaker here is an honorary. We have a couple just stompy elements. Big creature, Riot, Trample, really good in Gruul shells. A couple Gem Razors. This is something I wanted to try out. I don't know how relevant its main ability is going to be. We may want to try out something else after we play a couple games and see what we can fit in. But I thought a potentially 4 mana 4/4 Trample Reach and then it deals with some other stuff was pretty good. We have a Nylea to reduce our cost as well as card advantage. And then Questing Beast and then Ceratops, which you're familiar with. Then we have Godzilla. All I think about is the Austin Powers 3 when they can't say it's Godzilla due to copyright. So this is Zilortha Strength Incarnate. So it's a 5 mana 7/3 Trample. Lethal damage dealt to creatures you control is determined by their power rather than their toughness. So this effectively needs 7 damage on it as well as our other creatures based on its toughness. And then we have Quartzwood Crasher. So there's a trample sub-theme here. So whenever one or more creatures you control trample deal combat damage to a player, you create XX green dinosaur beast creature token, where X is the amount of damage those creatures dealt this turn. So basically whatever you trample over, you get to create a dinosaur. You know what? I'm going to make this change now. I want to play Vivian. I want to play New Vivian. Where are you, New Vivian? Let's play New Vivian instead. New Vivian. Play creatures off the top of your library. Create beasts with tokens. Or whenever you cast a creature next, you search your library for another creature with smaller CMC. And then 1 Great Henge in it. Couple Accelerants and Castle Garenbridge. But that's pretty much it. Oh, and sorry. Domri's Ambush. Fight or deal damage planeswalkers or creatures, but one of the cool cards, Ram Through, instant speed, deal damage only to creatures, but if excess damage from trample is dealt to your opponent, so it's kind of a burn spell as well. So excited to try this out, see how it goes. We've played Menguchi, we bet Jim Davis, see who else we play. I made the mistake last streamer event. I drank an entire pot of coffee and my stomach hurt so bad for the rest of the day and I couldn't sleep. So I'm limiting to 1 cup of coffee and then just water. Decent curve. So this is one of the new play areas. Kind of find it distracting. Okay, so their companion is Zerda. So each permanent card in your starting deck has an activated ability. It reduces the cost of activated abilities. No, I think we want a forest. I really want to go 3, 4, 5, potentially Henge. Let's see. This was actually one that I was interested to see. So it's a cycling. Whenever you cycle, you could create... So I'm going to make this bigger. Whenever you cycle another creature card for the first time each turn, you create a 1/1 soldier. So this would reduce, from my understanding, it's cycling to 1 mana. So if we draw a land, we go Questing Beast. If we don't draw a land, then we have to Domri's Ambush. This is a big boy too. Like a 6/6 Trampler for 5 with upside is really sweet. If you're just tuning in right now, the client's a bit laggy, so I'm gonna have to reset every so often. Let's go. This is my beast. There are many like it. We're not playing Embercleave in this deck because our stuff naturally has trample. So they can double block on Spellbreaker here, but I'm probably fine with doing that. I think we play Henge if we draw an untap line next turn. They're not putting much pressure on us, and it's a great way for us to get ahead. They cycle Yadaro. Is this whenever for the first time each turn? Yadaro went away, but Yadaro is, I think, my favorite card in the set. Basically, you just cycle it and it comes into play. So these little guys can't block Questing Beast. Sweet. So Henge gives us 7 mana next turn, so that lets us go this and Domri's Ambush, which is probably the best. Card that we might want to try out is Rhythm of the Wild. It gives all our big things haste. So if we had Ram through, this would have been good because we could have cast it off the Great Henge. That's just a fight effect. I didn't think to build it this way. I had a Boros cycling deck, but I think we need to fix it for Zerda. I think the card Zenith Helix, it deals damage equal to the number of cards with cycling in your graveyard. Okay. You got it. Probably just play this out now. That can gain them life. Gain 2 life here. Basically fogs it for the turn. Ram through. That's awesome. Because Ram through lets us basically 7 our opponent here, or depending on how we want to go. I want to hit the... I'm going to wait to see what they do. They can gain a life, it's fine. Next turn we get to go Ceratops as well, and then give it haste and trample, and then create another big dinosaur. They might have removal here. Which is fine, because we still get through a bunch with that, and then every creature we draw draws us another card. Okay. We'll let them cycle. Surprised I haven't tried Zerda. We'll just kill the Zerda here. Target creature you control, opponent controls. Domia. Whew. My friend. Hasty up this boy. Hasty up this boy. Keyword soup, get a dinosaur, smash in. This is the Barney and Rage deck. We'd also get a token that was a 17/17 dinosaur. It's pretty sweet. Awesome, awesome. Just because the client's been kind of glitchy, I'm just going to do a reset. We are using the VIP client, so it crashed when we were playing Abzan. Actually crashed when we were playing both games, but crashed pretty early in Abzan. So we're here all day. We'll be playing a bunch of decks. I got 23 deck lists, or 24 brewed. I don't know if I'll get to all of them, but at the very least going to try to get to all of these and then take it from there. Everything we do play today will be up on YouTube either today or tomorrow, depending on editing. Sometimes they're easier to get up than others. The Teamer song deck is already up on YouTube. Should be up now. Yep, Teamer song's already up. This hand's pretty sweet because this allows us to ramp. So if we draw into a 4-drop in the next few turns, this also lets us get this down on turn 4. We will get to test out the new Vivian. Yeah, Trez. I will probably play it today. I'm going to play the non-budget, but I might save that one for tomorrow only because I won't have all the new cards just yet, so that's easier for me to play from day one. Okay, Abzan Hero. This really sucks because it gets rid of our 4-drop. Paradise Druid is a nice draw. I think we just want to go bigger. So we're going Godzilla next turn. Yeah, the mono blue one. We'll play that one tomorrow, most likely. I'm going to play the non-budget. Because I have a God account right now, I have every card from Standard. It's easier for me to play the ones that are heavy, heavy wild card. The first day or two is hard to get all the cards. I try not to spend like $300 each set. But mono blue, usually the budget decks I'll spend on the weekend. And we'll put together a bunch of budget decks. Because there's probably... I usually like doing like 3 to 5 budget decks to start off with. I could also go Vivian here, but I think Vivian's a nice follow-up play. Let's go Godzilla. We came to play Godzilla. My quarantine beard's getting really itchy. This kind of walks into removal. Yeah, they have Mythos of Nethroi. Basically, Vindicate. Ooh, and Vraska hits us here, and then our hand is all 5-drops.
It's time to step out of the shadow. I won't forgive this.
Yikes. Yeah, that's why I built the deck there. Let's do this. This is safer because it leaves a body even if they kill Vivian. But this is a bigger payoff. Yeah, I can probably play Budget Flash. We can fire that up today. I want to play probably Jeskai next. I want to play Narset. And then maybe the Boros list. That's what I was worried about. So I do have an Abzan hero build as well, in addition to the... Yeah, that's just really nice. I like the opponent's deck list. Who are we playing? Tipiful. Actually, that's very good. This lets us take down the Vraska. I'm going to keep Domri as well. Depending on what they play out, Domri can fight the hero. If we can take that out, then we can stop them from going wide. It is weak if they have another Mythos of Nethroi. It's fine. They take Vivian here is my guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. We go Knight of Autumn just as a 4/3. So you fight. Then I have to block, so I think we have to go Vivian here. Our life total's pretty low. Thing is, too, we don't have a creature. So some people have been asking about Thrix. Okay, yeah, we're dead here. They killed our token. I kept the mana base pretty light in terms of mana. So we're only 21 or 22 lands. Going up to a 5-drop is kind of tough in that type of deck. Really like the opponent's deck, by the way. So I wouldn't play it. Also, it's just a 5/4 that can't, like, it gets blocked by Dream Trawler. I would probably not play it. One of like my fellow Aether Hub members, Titans fan on YouTube, he was playing. I was watching him play Dimir. Oh, this hand. Yeah. We'll try it out. I want an untapped blind. Why? I lose more games of Gruul due to my own mana than I do anything else. Playing against Good Wisp. Playing a Teamer deck. Get a forest here. Okay. So this could be a couple different decks. So obviously we could have, if we had an untapped land, we would have been questing beasting. Question is, do we Nylea to get these cheaper, or just start putting a clock on the opponent? At this point here, it could just be Teamer Wreck. I almost think we... You know what? Let's go... Get another green. I'm going to play out this big boy. It works better with shifting Ceratops that I can attack in next turn with Trample. Gives us a token. If they bounce it, then I can just still Ceratops with haste. We don't know if they're a Brazen Borrower deck yet. The one thing I did find, they printed a lot of good things for Flash. Cutting down is a lot harder than some of the older lists. Like, I've tried jamming Dimir Flash before some of these were fit. I had to cut. Like, I'm not even playing a full set of Opt in the list. It's only 2. The fact that 2 mana... I'm still getting used to the card names. The reduce your Flash cost uncounterable is not legendary. Means that it's great as a 4-of. Yeah, even like counter spells, like seeing what to play. Like if you're going aggressive, ooh, it's Teamer Brute. Okay, so they're likely Thassa's Oracle Breach combo. Oh, so then we are just going to smash face here. Ooh, it's a Phoenix deck. Okay. This is weird. I like it. We get a 6/6 dinosaur here, and then if they can't deal with our board, then we kill them. Storm's Wrath doesn't do anything. So even playing a turn off with the stupid Fabled Passage draw. We have Questing Beast as well. We're just going to go Uro here. So really cool interaction when you deal damage with Questing Beast. It's Death Touch, so it only has to deal a point to kill your opponent, and then we smash in. Gruul Dinos. Run it for probably one more. Sorry, I'm just when it crashes, it takes a lot more editing because I got to merge the files after from Twitch. I can do direct export if it's one single file, but it goes from like 2 clicks to get it onto YouTube to 45 minutes to an hour of downloading, merging, rendering, and then re-uploading. So I'd rather just reset when the client's a little shaky. Like I'm interested in trying some of these out. Like I love Historic Gruul. It got me to Mythic in 5 days this month. So I'm interested in trying out some of these effects. I was playing the old 5-mana Vivian in my sideboard. The new one might be something to try out. I like this Trample Dino. Yeah. Let's go. Hello. Good luck. So Jeskai something. They could have Scorching Dragonfire here. Could be Stomp. So I'm going to go Nylea here. It's a permanent cost reduction. Okay, so yours is a little bit more like aggro style. I think against Jeskai, I value the 4 toughness, both from a Clarion and a Shatter the Sky. They can't stomp this turn, so that's why we're okay to do that. The biggest thing in Historic is you get Rootbound Crag, which really helps the mana base of these Gruul decks. Like you see here, we're kind of short on red. We are 3 pips away. That's fine. If we draw a land, we can Great Henge. Yeah, guess we're not. Just pass the turn. So the nice thing with Nylea is we can use our extra mana here. Narset. So if they don't kill this, looks like they're killing it. Okay. I like what you're up to, opponent. So we'll activate the ability here. Sweet. Double dinos. Oh, we don't have the mana. We can still hit Paradise Druid. Our mana base is hurting us this game. I think we lost this. Had a good start, but okay, Jeskai cycling. So when you cycle, you can play a card other. That's fantastic. Take down this Narset. So far in the games we've played against Narset, been super impressed with it.
I lost my focus.
Oh, we're playing Huey Jensen. So not bad. We can Great Henge next turn and then ram through if they play a creature. Against Jeskai, really would like to get... Okay, they just go Ultimatum here. They can't target our Ceratops, which is nice. This turns on Nylea. Which is pretty sweet. Attack him for a bunch. So if they play a creature, I can ram through it. If they don't, then I can just use Nylea to draw a card. This is why I like Nylea in this build. Not only is it making your big creatures cheaper, but it's serving as a mana sink and card advantage. And then it's also a creature at times. Sure. Teferi here, what are you going to bounce? Graveyard that. If we ever draw another red source, we're in business. Probably still want to... Okay, they Fae of Wishes here. Actually, I should have lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4. That activates this, fights this, puts a counter on it. That's 11. Yeah, I'm gonna, for sure, we'll play Dimir Flash today. I need to see what the budget list, if we're gonna play it today or tomorrow. Red Cat Melee. Okay. They got us. Yeah! That was a draw. 3 mana Questing Beast? I'll take it any day of the week. Yeah, so probably what I'll be doing is half an hour to 45 minutes of each deck. And then... okay, they cycle... That's sick. And you get a 7/7 Sharknado. That was sick. I think we lost now. Yeah, so probably... Oh, there's our... Godzilla. Mana short on it. Yeah, so 30 to 45 minutes a deck. Then just kind of drop off for like 5-10 minutes in between, just to get set up for the next deck, and then we'll come back. Yeah, we're dead here. Cool, Huey. So let's see, we can do Domri's Ambush. And then ram through here. Actually I missed that. I could have Great Henged and then ram through. They got us. That was pretty sick. So I guess the only sorcery they have in their deck is Jeskai Ultimatum. So then you get to cast it for free. That was a really sweet deck. Let's run one more. We're about 30 minutes on this deck. So we could probably get to there. And then probably Jeskai next. Play some Jeskai. Kind of disappointed. They don't have the card styles available for like the monster alternate arts. This hand's pretty bad. Not doing anything till 4. Alright, keep this. I'm gonna put Ram Through away. Hey Anti-Gamer. We've played Teamer, Song of Creation, Adventure, Draw Your Whole Deck. So that one, we cast the Teamer, what is it? The Teamer, blah, blah, blah. The Teamer Ultimatum and got 5 lands and then killed ourselves. We were 1 card off from winning with Thassa's Oracle, but the deck drew a lot of cards. It was sweet. Here, I think we still go Nylea. And then we played Abzan Enchantment. Oh, sorry, Abzan Graveyard. Cast the Abzan reanimation spell. That one was sweet. Or the Ultimatum. Now we're testing out Dinos. We'll come back with Jeskai next. And then got some Dimir Flash queued up. 3 mana Godzilla. Take it. Take it. Yeah. All day dinos. Play Domri. Nah. Yeah, so I had the list up. Hey Javanch, how's it going? The Abzan list, the biggest thing I noticed was just with Tarmopod, sorry, I'm getting used to the names. Nightmare Fiend something. The 2 mana Birthing Pod one. You want to make sure your curve is good in terms of like being able to search for stuff. So I'm going to do this first. Do this. Oops. Oh, it makes this bigger. Because like we kind of messed up on some stuff. The mana base was pretty good, but I think I needed to tweak it a bit and just have some more early enablers in that deck. Yeah. That was like what, turn 4 or 5? Stompy boys. We can go for another one. That was quick. Actually, one I gotta import. I did a Orzhov Doom Foretold Sacrifice, but it's like an Afterlife deck where you use Broodmoth, and then you get everything back once it sacks to the Doom Foretold. So it's like a creature-based one. Alright, so we're playing some Kahira Companion. Cat Elemental Nightmare Dinosaur Beast Tribal. Keep. Straight keep on this. That Abzan Hero list we played in this set was actually really tight. And then that Jeskai Cycle deck. I have one that's mainboarding it, not companion, but okay, and that fixes our mana nicely. I'm honestly tempted just to play, as long as it's your turn, it has first strike. Cool. So I'm going to go Ceratops this turn, because then that lets me on turn 4 go Spellbreaker and fight. Ooh, Pridemate. Is this cat tribal? I'm gonna offer this trade because if I can take Pride Mate off, like it's unlikely that they want to trade both their things. I forget. Do you have lifelink? No, you just have vigilance. I like playing two of the. I find with the companions they're better sometimes just in the main board. Like Luros is really sweet. And I'd rather have 2 copies of it than just one. Because like when we kill it, now it's in the graveyard. And Selesnya is not really known for reanimating unless they're playing Conquer's Death. The hell? King Caesar. Slicked it back. It's getting really long. So when I took a shower before the stream. Okay, so you are whenever this creature mutates, other creatures you control get plus XX where it's number of times it mutated. Yeah, the lack of haircut. It's funny because I just started a new job, like while in like I've been working from home for 5 weeks now. So we had gone to Dominican right before all the craziness happened. Like we came back and then was the work from home mandate or self-isolation. So I self-quarantined for the 2 weeks. Alright, and now here we get to see how Vivian works out. So I self-quarantined, and then I started a new job, so no one on my new team has seen me. I think Vigilance is better here. So they don't know what I look like. The first time they see me in the office, I'm going to have like a full beard up to here, like this crazy mop of hair. I think we just attack like this. Again, if they want to trade, they can. This deck's been sweet, this Gruul list. Like, other than our mana issues, I've really liked it. I don't know if we're crazy about the Vivian in here. Probably need to play more, but the shell's been really nice. I might just want Rhythm of the Wild, to be honest. Like, cut this down, cut these 3. Play 2 Rhythm of the Wild and another Nylea. Like, Nylea was really impressive in those games that we had it just as card advantage. Because, like, if this comes down with haste, this comes down with haste, it's a lot more impactful. It doesn't give him a turn. Alright, sweet. So we'll cross this one off. What do you folks want to see next? I know some people are asking about the Dimir Flash. There's a Narset kind of cycle control deck. With Yadaro as the win con. There is Luca Boros Polymorph, where basically we turn a bunch of tokens into Yadaro or Drakuseth. So it's like a Boros kind of control list. There's Riel Drakes, and then there's Mardu Hero. I got some more decks that I need to import as well. But let me know what you want to see next, and then we can go from there. In the meantime, let me get those Godzilla alternate arts. Alright, everybody wants to see Dimir? Let me just get the alternate arts. We're playing Godzilla cards. What do you... Oh, I get the Godzilla cards for anything? Alright, now we're talking. We've been plebes. We haven't been playing with the alt arts. I only have 524,000. I gotta save. This is the best part of the God account. I just went through and I like bought all the card styles for all the decks, and then I just put that all together. Everything's blinged out. Okay, I'm gonna take 5 minutes. I'm gonna set up the next stream, run to the bathroom really quick, and I will be back. So I'll join you in 5 minutes, and then we'll play some Dimir Flash. Thanks for those stopping by, and hopefully catch you in a couple minutes.